Oh, wait. Yeah, Anthea is actually in the inn for the duration of this quest. Right over. Yeah, down here.
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all the word if you need a drink or something to eat?
I think down here? Okay, no, never mind. It was upstairs.
If you're here for the college,
Out of my
don't
way.
let the folks in town bother you. Just try and keep to yourself.
Yeah, right here.
Can I help you with anything else? Carlia. Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal?
Even Ren.
Problem. Let me see it. No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend.
Yeah, when did I get his journal? I don't even remember. I think it was given to us as soon as we woke up with Carlia. Another reason why I don't like this quest line. It feels like we skipped something. Like we missed out on a potential optional dungeon. But it makes a lot of sense that Carlia would have this important item with her. You know, it shows that she was doing her own thing. But us being connected, or rather, like transferred to this part of the story, was not exactly well done, in my opinion, of course.
Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the detail. Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I
Markarth and Calcemo.
Markarth and Calcemo.
Y'all remember him?
I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you. Calcelmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak.
I'm friends with him now. Like I
suppose that's
I got him the love of his life. So
take care.
you should be extremely helpful to me. Okay, so we're supposed to go to Stonekeep right now, but well, besides the fact that I want to cure myself, there's that quest right over here, this optional side quest with the dungeon, with the dragon claw we got from the merchant in this Winterhold. Well, we're gonna do that right after I cure myself, that is. Oh, you know what? Might as well. While I'm here, I might as well also do the quest in the Forsaken Cave. If only because the white Phial guy is probably gonna be, well, he's not gonna be pissed, but he technically should be pissed at me for not doing it right away, back when I told him that I would. Well, actually, I don't really remember telling him that I would, because my character never had the opportunity, but he did tell me, don't dally. Forsaken Cave. There's some animals at the beginning, but after that, it's another ancient tomb. Haven't had enough of those yet now, have we? Well, at least I do like the beginning. I do like this icy cavern. These frost trolls are so dumb. And here starts the ancient tube. Could have been better, but it's fine the way it is. Like, I think the cavern itself, the ice cavern itself, should have been longer, you know? Would have felt more like you were, like, going through this entire cavern, and then you find the ancient tomb inside. So basically what I'm saying is that the cavern should have been, like, massive, with tons of different passages that you could have taken, but only one leads to the ancient tomb. Oh, that's right, the trap was over there. This thing. And it's all a bunch of poison arrows. That probably would not have killed me, but it does kill you in Requiem. It's actually so effective it even works on the Draugr. Well, it's a lot more fun when you're alone because I can sneak around now. Mercer, he was not exactly the silent, sneaky type. But hey, I can't be too mad at him. He took out all the hits for me. Oh, wait, yeah, this... Well, the mirror, we're gonna take that. But there's lots of spare iron ingots right here. And later in this dungeon, I think, too. It's kind of cool. But unfortunately, I can't exactly carry any more things right now. Alright, well, didn't I say I was gonna grind out my smithing? I never did get around that. Well, no, what? Since I'm going to all the way to Markarth, I might as well make a quick stop to that, Balgulch mine or something? What's it called? Yeah, Balgulch. We're gonna stop there and get, we'll probably have to clear out a couple of bandits again. But we'll get tons of Orichalcum and hopefully train up our smithing quite a lot. But I need some iron ingots too. Can't carry anything else. Hell? Where did you come from? Well, nowhere. Well, it doesn't matter. So easy now that I'm alone. Goodness gracious. Ah, yeah, gold ingots. They're more valuable and Death Lord with an... Death Lords with bows are dangerous. Do not underestimate them. Like, he has orcish arrows. That would have hurt a lot. Yeah, the gold ingots are all over the place now. They're more valuable in, well, they're more valuable in Requiem in general, but they're also even more valuable if you have immersive jewelry. Just throwing that out there. Why can I not have more like you, huh? Easy generic Drog enemies. That would have hurt. Probably wouldn't have killed me, but it would have hurt. Oh yeah, and a bunch of silver ingots right here. Those are also extremely valuable, especially with immersive jewelry in Requiem. And yeah, just a bunch of silver ingots. Not bad at all. And the finale right here. I like this area. Feels very classic to me. Mostly because if you look carefully, you can see the other levels just from here. This is the second level. And the third level is all the way up there. Even though you probably don't know that just yet. It's weird. It's the entire reason I noticed because the boss is actually surprisingly difficult when you don't get the cheese on him. At least in Requiem. So I run away and I'm hiding here. And I can see the Draugr all going through these passages. And I'm waiting for them to go back because it takes a while in Requiem. And then I wait for them to go through all of these passages once again. It's kind of cool that way. It's because there's a sweating blade trap at the end of this dungeon just before the boss. And that's the cheese, you know? If you can get it to work on the boss, especially in Requiem where traps deal a lot more damage even to the enemies, then you can beat the boss no matter how low level you are, even at level 1. Of course, the same can be said of any dungeon with traps that can be used on the Draugr. Just like, for example, the very first dungeon, Yngol Barrow, there's tons of traps there where you can use on the enemies. They're probably part of the reason why it's very possible to beat the first dungeon even at level 1 in Requiem with like even other mods that make enemies tougher, like Revenge of the Enemies and stuff. Unfortunately, I can never get these traps to work on the enemies. They never seem to be affected by it. Like, they're on this thing. You walk on it and it goes up and it's supposed to crush them. It doesn't work on them for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, also these doors are very difficult to open. Very annoying to open, I should say. And you don't get much for it either. Third floor. See? We're all the way over here. And we're nearing the end. Oh. Yep. We got to spare another perk for the final one that allows me to deal double damage. It's all because I got accidentally picked up a critical shot. Well, it's not like I need perks on anywhere else now. Like, I guess I could put it somewhere in, I don't know, alteration for like magic resistance 2 and 3, but for now I'm fine the way I am. Oh, right, smithing. I forgot about that. Okay, you know what? I think I'm dealing enough damage with my arrows right now, so yeah, I think I'll invest into smithing once I do the grinding. But if I do enough grinding, it shouldn't matter. I should be able to get enough perks to spread all around. Well, no, not really. There's never enough perks, let's be honest. That's why I use Requiem, really. Requiem, it's different than Perma, in that instead of adding more options for using your perks on, it actually reduces the amount of overall available perks, meaning they're more meaningful. Like, it makes them more meaningful in general, you know? That's why I like it so much. Well, that and many other reasons, but you know. Yeah, this winning blade trap right here, the entire reason why you can cheese this dungeon. Now I gotta take care of the boss. Sometimes it's the dragon priest, sometimes it is not. Huh, guess I didn't wake him up this time. Yeah, I wish he was alone. Unfortunately, he is not. Yeah, the swinging blade trap is on again. Unfortunately, as a dragon priest, Kralmiel is not exactly interested in trying to attack us. So that's a bust. It's time for slow time! I need to kill his friend first, even if it is just a generic jogger. I need to take care of him. Perma-stun him, please. Close to it. I need to keep my health up too. He actually deals quite a bit of damage. I do not have shock resistance, that's the problem. There we go. Okay, not too tough, but still quite a challenge. I enjoyed it. Unfortunately, this is just a random dragon priest. Like, Kralmiel can be a generic jogger if you do this dungeon early on. So, no dragon priest mask. It's unfortunate, but it's how it is. Kill, marked for death. That's not bad for a shout. And Scroll of Garden Circles isn't that bad of a scroll either. Make sure to save before going here. Sometimes it crashes. I don't know why. If you don't have New Orleans, make sure you can't really do anything here. So you can't go through here to get the white phial that is cracked. Unfortunate. Also a bunch of ingredients right here. And a game at dinner. Which I already read. Page of Heart, I want that. I think that'll be it. Yeah, I just want to... The usual stuff I take in Requiem. Fire salts, frost salts, Danger Heart I definitely would have taken, but I don't believe it would have randomly spawned there in Requiem. Basically, those frost salts, and salts in general, really, are very useful in Requiem. So I always pick them up, and they're always there, so I'm... It's habit, you know? It's out of habit that I do that. Oh man, a secret passage in the ice cavern. I never would have guessed. Okay, cool. Still... Oh wait, no, actually, yeah, it's morning. Huh. Well, it should be open. Just, I don't think I'll be able to buy the potion of cure disease that I need. Or elixir of cure disease. Yeah, Quintus here. Because Nerelion is too sick to take care of the store now.
You look awful. Better not get me sick. This it matches every description of the phial that I've found in lore. But if it can't hold liquid, there's no way of knowing. How did you manage to damage it then? This is what I get for not retrieving it myself. Figures. I doubt you have sufficient knowledge to harm the phial, even if you wanted to.
Insulting me at every turn, just because he's so bitter that the white phial is cracked. No?
I'm not quite in the mood to entertain guests. I trust you can show yourself out. Here's for your trouble.
5 gold! Yay! What a wonderful reward.
I want to thank you for your help. I know my master can be a bit short at times.
I was happy to help.
Here, you should have this. Even though the phial was damaged.
Yeah, if you say Nerelion only gave me 5 septums, he's gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna reward you more, don't worry. Yeah, but even if you say I was happy to help, he's still gonna say, no, I want to reward you more. 500 gold. Also, if you talk to him before he prompts the conversation with you, you can actually get a reward twice. That's cool.
I'll never have mastered Nerelion's skill with potions. I have a decent mind.
Yeah, this is the guy that takes care of the store now. Unfortunately, he's not going to sell anything until 8. Okay, it's 8.
No, my master. I'll never have.
God damn it.
I understand what.
Here we go.
Take a look.
Yeah, I definitely want these potions. Potions of cure disease. Thank you.
All right.
Of course, I could have just... I completely forgot that I can just interact with a shrine to heal myself. That is an option. In Requiem, though, it was removed as an option because of how overpowered and easy and cheap it makes curing disease, you know? So I just kind of forgot, or just assumed that was not an option at all. Anyway, time to go somewhere around here. I often quick save in this area because it crashes often, but I'm pretty sure it's because of the port right over here. Something about the NPCs all loading at once when you're like close enough or something. I'm not positive. Whatever the case, it's definitely annoying, but... Well, in my modded game, it doesn't crash that often, just unusually often. Like, often enough that you notice it, but not often enough that you can't continue playing, you know? It's over here. I know it's another ancient tube, after I just done 2 in a row. But this one is actually unique in that there's not much to fight, except the boss. And that's only at the end of the dungeon. It's all puzzles. Well, it's all one puzzle, I should say. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing, but it's still something. Oh my goodness, why do they deal so much damage? This is get a disease this time. I mean, not like it would have mattered because I've got potions of cure disease left, but it still would have been extremely annoying if it happened twice in a row. Like after my encounters with bears. Temba Whitearm. That's her name, right? Temba Whitearm, the one who really, really hates the bears. I'm like her. I like her a lot. I wish she was a marriage candidate. I'd marry her just for the fact that she hates bears as much as I do. Perhaps more than I do. So yeah, this dungeon, mostly exploration. One puzzle and neat little gimmick to it. But for all the exploring you do, if you do not have the claw, you're going to reach a dead end with nowhere to go. It's nifty that way, but it's simply not much. Anyway, Dead Scholar, he's got some stuff, and he's got these notes on Yngol Barrow. Basically, make sure all of the creatures are in their proper place. Man on his chair, snake, or rather, fish in water, snake in the grass, and bird in the skies. That's the puzzle. No, seriously, that's it. That's literally it. Like, it's not the absolute worst, but I imagine it could have been more cryptic. But that's the problem with these turning slabs with the eagle and whale and, you know, animals on it. It's only 3 choices, and there's only like 4 of them, so it's always going to be easy. Hell, sometimes it's only 3 of them. So, like, whatever. It's always going to be easy for anyone to solve it. Oh, optional thing right here. Damn it, I'm carrying too much. What am I going to get rid of? These dwarven arrows. These elven arrows too. Unfortunately, they don't really weigh in things, though. There's no point for me to get rid of them. Don't need this, though. Don't need this. This I could still make use of somehow. If not as a weapon, then at least as money. But I don't need money right now. Skyrim's economy is completely broken. Ow! Wow! I actually died in this dungeon! I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Rewards were the same. Okay, quick save this time. So, yeah, I completely forgot about this trap. It's actually well hidden. You don't expect it either because there's no enemies here. Only the boss. So that was a well done trap right here. And here's where you need the claw. If you don't have the claw, you just wasted your time in this dungeon. Well, except for the optional treasure chest, I guess. Coral dragon claw. Snake, wolf, moth. Hooray for me. I are the smartest. Considering how short this dungeon is, we really should have been able to report back to Berna our findings, you know? The boss is right there. He's gonna try to take you by surprise, but he's not very good at it. It is a debt overlord, though. Who's partially invisible somehow. Okay, he detected me now. Yeah, it's Yngol. You take his helm, and that's it. That's it. That's your reward for beating the dungeon. You don't even have to beat the Death Overlord. That's completely optional. For reference, the helmet does not look unique, but well, no, it just has a unique name. That's all it does. Well, I don't know. Is this design unique? I'm pretty sure there's another helmet that has this design. Well, if it's a unique helmet, aesthetic-wise, well, good for this dungeon. You know what? Not bad of a reward, at least aesthetically. This dungeon stands out amongst the rest, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. It's different. Might not be the best, but at least it tried something different compared to the other dungeons. Don't know what's up with the area right now. Like, it feels like there's a ton of fog or something. Is that an ebony battle axe? It is. I could take it, but then I would be weighted down. So unfortunately, it's gonna be left right here forever. Song of Hjormir. Caring too much, huh? Well, we're gonna put the ebony battle axe in here, so it will never despawn. Song of Hjormir. Two-handed increase to 33. Wow, hooray. Back in it goes. Now I need to start selling stuff. Oh, you know what? This treasure chest right here, it's because it's possible to enter this dungeon from right over here. In fact, it's quite likely, I want to say. It happened to me quite often in my earlier playthroughs. I would find the exit before the entrance. So that treasure chest over there is like, it's your reward, or rather your consolatory prize for finding the exit first. Because, you know, the designers of this video game did not want you to completely waste your time. Yeah, I could return to the Thieves Guild for the side quests, but right now, I need to go to Markarth, or at least close to it. First things first. We're going to stop at Whiterun to sell some stuff. Well, I can afford Breeze Home now. I guess I'll buy it. Like, at the very least, at the very absolute least, it will give Lydia a place to stay in, you know? Because right now she's continuously just staying in Dragon's Reach, because I have no house. Dragon's Reach is actually pretty big. It's the right size if Skyrim was a bigger game overall, like 3 times bigger. At least that's what I want to say. Anyway. Yoink. You.
Divine's splendid. There's a
Give
house.
me.
Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home.
I don't care about decorating the place. Are you kidding me? Because he gave me this book? The decorating guide. I can no longer run. Whatever, I'll just drop both of these books. I don't need them. Oh, and if you want to practice your lockpicking, this is a good place.
Good job.
Because you unlock these display cases and it practices your lockpicking, you know? So it is right here, but she's leaving now because she can now go to my home that I now own, you know?
Long life to you.
I'm sorry I didn't bring her with me on my adventures, but I just like working alone. In fact, that was one of the challenges in the beginning of this playthrough, right? That I should do everything alone. Because followers are kind of overpowered, especially on these meat shields. Well, I'm gonna have to kill them all at some point anyway, so whatever. Home sweet home. Looks pretty awful. I probably should upgrade it. But really, all I need is the bed. And it was completely pointless because I'm using the Lover's Stone right now. Great! I also sold the Glenmoril witch heads. That's I'm gonna have to buy them back if I ever want to do the you know, the specific quests with the companions. But I don't believe I'll ever do them because there's no achievements tied to those. But you do need them in order to do 2 quests with the brothers. You know, the Wolf Brothers, because they want to cure themselves from lycanthropy at some point. Okay. I bought some Uralcalcum ingots just to show an example of how much Orcish armor is gonna train my smithing. Oh, and I don't need leather. Okay, I have to sell those. So you see how much it did right there? Not bad, huh? Like, it's not that good, but it's not that bad either. Wow. I have no one to sell my stuff to right now. All because Farengar decided to go poof. You can't even afford it all.
Thank you very much for your...
Well, actually, he just did, but he almost did not. If I was wearing the Thieves Guild hood, he definitely wouldn't have been able to afford it all. I'm not even exploiting the Skyrim's economy at its, like, at my best right now. I'm just selling what I got, and all of these merchants can barely afford it. God damn it. This is why I install mods that increase the amount of money they got. Look up trade and barter. That mod, by itself, it makes things much more... it makes it much better for you, you know? It's also got this neat behind-the-scenes system that's quite, like, it's subconscious, you know? You don't realize it's there, and yet it does its thing and improves the whole experience. Anyway, there should be enemies here, because, you know, yeah, respawn. Thugs. I mean, it's not like it's a surprise, huh? Right? We all were expecting these guys to respawn. There's only like 3 of them anyway. How did you get over here? Weirdo. It's much faster if you do it this way. Just make sure you're actually hitting the thing. Okay, I guess this is one particular one that you cannot hit by doing it that way. Okay, that didn't take nearly as long as I expected. Probably because I can still run around. Usually the orichalcum weighs me down real quick, so I'm forced to crawl like this all around that place. Also, don't forget the orichalcum ore right here. Just a little bit extra. And now, to create Orcish armor! Yay! Wow, I had considerably less orichalcum than I expected. Jesus. And I don't believe I can turn them back into ingots now, can I? Yeah, wow, okay, that was completely ineffective. I'm sorry. It's so much more effective when you have Rurkium, immersive jewelry, and all that kind of stuff because you can recycle the stuff. It also trains your smithing a lot, and you know, all that kind of stuff. But here, it doesn't work that way at all. Like, it got me a few levels, but not exactly enough to make it matter. It also doesn't help that I didn't have as many ingots as I expected. So yeah, that was a useful use of our time. Am I right? Or am I wrong? I'm wrong, by the way, it's rhetorical.